Hi everyone, hope you're all tickety-boo. The Weeble S from Zhiyun, I pronounce it like that anyway. Yeah, it's actually arrived. It's there in the box. It's going to stay in the box as well, because we're not going to do an unboxing here in the studio. In fact, I'm not going to do an unboxing at all. We're not going to go through a tech spec. If you want that, there'll be a link down below in the description. We're going to get out in the field, as we normally do, and give it a real-life test. This has just been my initial review on it, because we've got a shoot that we're doing today at a car event, and that's where we'll get the footage from. So, rather than waiting around in here, let's go out to here at one of these car meets and we're going to give it a real life test. None of that boring stuff with the tech and all that side of it. This is the sort of thing you're going to get to see. See you in a sec.
The absolute, the original, Moonwalker, Heartstopper, yeah, the original, black leather, forever, oh, the original.
Gimbals. There's more gimbals released than there is actually telephones, isn't there? Telephones, I'm really showing my age now, aren't I? Mobile phones, the iPhones, Android, Samsung, all of that, they keep coming out, but I reckon there's more gimbals released than there is actually phones. Anyway, the Weeble S has arrived, yeah, and I'm not going off my Ronin SC, not in any way, shape or form. The thing for me is whether or not it will work with the Canon EOSR with a large lens even, yeah, and actually miss the eyepiece at the back. So we'll see that in a sec. But did you know there are more kangaroos in Australia than there are actually people? So if you actually watched any of the other videos on my channel, you know that with the Ronin SC, I absolutely love it. It's an amazing piece of kit. The quality of it is superb. Yeah, the strength of the motors is absolutely superb as well. I actually think holding this, it's a little bit lighter than the Weeble S. So that must be down to the new motors that they've put in there. But the thing that bugged me was I could get the EOS on there with the EOSR, sorry, on there with the 50mm and the 35mm, but whenever I put a large lens on there, I couldn't get it to balance without hitting that eyepiece. So I'm hoping that's going to resolve this. So what I'm going to do is quickly balance that, yeah? I'm not going to show you the balance in it, because if you haven't learned how to balance by now, then, you know, there's plenty of videos out there, and I think I've got one on my channel as well. There's loads of people out there who are doing better than me. But what I'll do with the Weeble S is if it balances, we're going to get out and show you it in the field at this car event, and you'll get some footage like this. Okay, I've had to get down this low so that you can see it. I need a white background because in the back of the motor there, it wasn't really showing up very well, was it? So we've got it balanced, Canon EOSR, yeah, on the back of this. And yes, if I unlock that, you will see that the eyepiece is actually missing the back motors. The other thing I've done is I've fitted this Manfrotto plate on here for quick release so I can snap it on and off quickly when we're doing events like this. Also, if you're using a zoom lens, set that to the middle. So this is 16 to 35, so I've got it set around about 26, 27, something like that. All right, anyway, here's the test. Spent about 10 minutes balancing this, so it didn't take too long. And lo and behold, it balances. The other cool thing with this is if you go into the menus, you can do most of the stuff on here, but you can actually go and do auto-tune just like you can on the Ronin SC, and it does a little wibbly-wobbly thing, and it balances out a lot easier. The app itself, all right, just on here. To be honest with you, I've never liked their app even. However, it seems to be improved, so they've got it really, really simple. Now that's done, okay, I'll just connect up. See how quickly it takes to connect. It's looking for the device. There we go, enter now. That's a lot quicker. Does it work? Oh, yeah, up, down, yeah, there we go. And back round as well. There's other features on here, but I'll save that for another video. See you in a sec. So there you go. Eyepiece not anywhere near the back motors, which is absolutely fantastic. What I'll do is I'll do some other videos later on and get them on the channel, a bit like I've done with the Ronin SC, showing you all the measurements, but we won't do that today because this is just an initial review of it. And like I say, I haven't had much time to play around with it. But at first, you know, first impressions, it seems right. But we'll get out, give it a bit of a test, try it in all different modes so you can see how steady it is, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, the USP for this piece of kit is the underslung mode. And if you do own a Ronin SC, I have done a little video on that one, so go and check that one out because you can put it into underslung mode and there's a little adaptation you can do with it. But I've also got the old quick release plates by Zhiyun on here as I have with my Ronin SC. I mean, if you're going to invest in something, they are absolutely awesome. And one other thing, the eagle eye ones of you that will notice, I've put them Monfrotto. I'll never get that name right, will I?
Frodo Baggins. Hello, Frodo. Frodo.
Put the quick release plate on there because once you've got it balanced and set up, it's really easy to just whip them out, yeah, and stick it onto your tripods or actually use it for vlogging, whatever you want to do, because you don't necessarily want to walk around with the gimbal in your hand all the time, do you? Right, so let's see it in underslung mode. Not bad in that mode, is it? Now then, they've got all the other features on here. They've got the POV, they've got a PF, they've got a lock mode, they've got all those sides, and they've got the old vertigo. Is that what it's called, where it rotates around? So let's see them in action and see what you think of that. Like I said, it's only a bit of test footage. I won't do any stabilisation afterwards or anything like that. And if you're interested in seeing these cars that are in it, with the planes flying over above, yeah, because we are near an airport, and yes, we have got permission to fly the drone here by air traffic control, so don't worry about it, all right? Then there'll be a video coming out, and there's also some refuel ones with other car meets where we've got some really good footage in there as well, so go and check them out. So we'll see you in a sec after we've tested this all out. Okay then, is the Weeble S worth buying over the Ronin SC? Personally, I love the Ronin SC, and those of you that are in our community, you know how great this is. It's a great piece of kit, and yes, I will do a full comparison on both of them later on, but that's not for today because it's just the initial review on this, and I've got to give it a chance, haven't I? But the thing for me with this one is actually the fact that I can set this setup on here, a real heavy setup to be honest with you, yeah, 16-35 with the Canon EOSR on there, and it doesn't hit the eyepiece. The other thing as well is, will it work with a 24-105? We'll have to wait and see for that one.
Could you please?
Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully you found this useful. Hopefully it's given you a bit of an insight on this and also seeing whether or not this piece of kit will fit on top of the Weeble S. When a car goes past like that, you always think you retake it, but I can't be bothered today. So if you like this video and it's giving you some help, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button because it's always encouraging to see that other people are enjoying this and they get some use out of it. Leave some comments down below if you've got any questions about the Weeble S. I've got it here now, and by the time this is up, I'll have tested it out a bit more at this car event. And don't forget, if you want to watch a decent car event and some decent footage on there, I'm not saying I'm amazing or anything like that, check them out as well, they're down below. Will this be my main gimbal? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? That's it for today. Cheers and gone.